Welcome to another episode of the Donta Show Network Story Time.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Good evening, everybody. Before we start this story time, I first have to apologize. I actually uploaded the wrong story. So this is not that story. However, this is a really good story. This was the story that I was going to drop Friday. So without further ado, this story is about a stripper ended up getting into a relationship with her white landlord. And well, the landlord ended up dead. Y'all stay tuned. And again, forgive me for uploading the wrong audio. This the one supposed to be dropping this Friday that y'all been looking forward to. So let's get to it. Right now, he lives in the apartment complex that he owned. He got 20 units and he stay at the bottom to the left. Now, the rental office is also his home. So he got to knock at the door. Knock, 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 knock. He said, come in. So she walks in and he like, hey, how you doing? She like, my name is such and such. Do you have any apartments available? He said, yeah, I got a 2-bedroom, 1-bath available and it's $1,500 a month. So she was like, okay. How much is the deposit? He like, oh, it's $1,500 too, same as the first month's rent. So she like, okay, is it a waiting list? He was like, no, I got a couple available. He was like, take a seat. So she sit down and he sit down behind his desk, right? So he was like, do you got any kids? She was like, yeah, I got 3 kids. He was like, you got a husband, a boyfriend? She was like, no, I ain't got no husband or boyfriend. He was like, what do you do for work? And she was kind of hesitant to tell him. He was like, well, what is it? She was like, well, I'm a dancer. He said, oh, you a dancer? She like, yeah, I'm a dancer. So he was like, oh, okay. Now, for those out there that don't know what a dancer is, in this case, she's a stripper. So he like, so about how much money do you bring in weekly? She like, anywhere from 500 to maybe 2,000 in a good week. He was like, what? So you potentially bring in $8,000? Shoot, you should be able to get you a home. She was like, yeah, I know. He was like, well, okay, well, we can, let me go show you the apartment. So she's like, okay, cool. So they get up, he lock up, and they go to the apartment, right? So they doing a walkthrough, and she's like, yeah, this is nice. This nice. So he's like, listen, it's all bills paid. The only thing that you have to pay is the electricity. I pay the water and I pay the cable. Okay, so you don't got to worry about that. Now, if the water bill exceed like $300-400, then we're going to have a talk. But outside of that, I take care of the water. I take care of the cable bill. You just take care of the electricity bill. She said, okay, bet. So she's like, I'll take it. So they go back downstairs to the office. He said, do you got anything on your record or anything? She like, yeah, I do. He like, what you got on your record? She was like, well, I have like solicitation on my record. And he was like, solicitation? She was like, yeah, I got into some trouble back in the day, but I haven't done anything in years. So he was like, okay, well, here, we're gonna do a lease, and yeah, welcome. So she was like, for real? He was like, yeah. So he was like, would you be able to get me a money order today? And she was like, I got cash. He said, hey, that's even better. Right? So she whip out her purse, right? And she pull out all these 1s, 5s, 20s, that stripper cash. So she busting it down. He was like, wow, you don't keep your money in the bank? She was like, no, I just made this not too long ago. So he was like, okay. So she counted out the money. He give her a receipt. He doing the lease. He give her the keys. For 3 days, there was no issues, no complaints. Let me give you all the dynamics out here, this apartment complex. Like I said, y'all, it's a 20 unit, right? You got 10 apartments at the bottom, and there's one building, right? You got 10 apartments at the bottom and 10 apartments at the top, okay? And it's not bad out here. It's alright. It's alright. It ain't luxurious or nothing, but it's alright. It's okay. It's all right to live at, right? So anyway, for 3 days, nothing is going on. Everything is good, right? He done seen her 3 kids. She didn't really have much to move in or whatever. So everything was fine. Everything was dandy. Now 3 days later, 11:30 p.m. He here. Last time I checked, I was the man in these streets. They call me. I leave residue on these blow. Wait, I got diarrhea flow, so I own niggas. Even when I'm constipated, I still own niggas. Right? He hear this sub and Young Jeezy, right? So he wake up because he hearing that sub and boom, 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 boom. I'm talking about rattling his bed, vibrating the walls. He like, what the fuck? It's 11:50. When what? So he hop out the bed, he go to the door, and he looking, he peek outside, and he look to the right, and he see an Escalade on 26s, candy paint, right, subbing. Last time I checked, I was the man in these streets. They call me residue, I leave blow on these beats. Got diarrhea flow, so I own it. Even when I'm constipated, I still own it. Let's go. Got some super friends in the Legion of Doom, steady blowing purple to keep me high as the moon, right? So he like, what? So he like, hey, could you turn that down? So the dude that was in the Escalade was like, hey man, shut the fuck up, white boy. Who the fuck you is, man? Go back to your motherfucking apartment. So the girl, which is the chick, like, hey, hold on, that's my landlord. Hold on, chill. He like, oh, my bad. He like, hey, my bad, nigga, my bad. And then he rolled up the window and they pulled off. So he like, what? So he go back in the house. He like, man, the heck? All right, man. Oh, okay, I ain't gonna. I'm finna go in here and go lay down, and I'm finna lay down. So he lay back down. Then he get back up. He go to the kitchen, cut on the faucet, get him a cup, get some water, right? Then he go back and lay down. He go to sleep. Now he hear, man, hey, what the man? Hey, man, that's some bulls. You burnt me. So he like, what, man? What is that? So he get up and he hear, get back in the house. So he like, what the hell is going on? So he step outside again. Now he don't see nobody, but he knew that voice, and that was that girl voice, right? So he like, hold on, y'all, I got a cough. Sorry about that, y'all. But anyway, so he like, man, that's that girl again, man. What are you talking about? You burnt me. So he like, man, this, all right, man, let me lay back down, right? So he go back in his house and he go lay down. He get up around 9 a.m. and he go outside because his normal routine is he get up, brush his teeth, make his coffee, jump in the shower, get out the shower, put deodorant on, whatever, put his lotion on, grab his coffee and go sit outside in front of his house, right? Well, in front of the apartment. His door, I should say. So he go do that. He's sitting there and the girl is coming out her door, right? But she like turned the other way. So he said, hey. And she like kind of brushed him off. So he said, hey, are you all right? When she turns around, she got a black eye. I'm talking about her eye is black, like black. He get up, he say, oh my God, what happened? She was like, I don't want to talk about it. He was like, what was that what I was hearing last night? She was like, man, yeah, I'm sorry about that. And I'm sorry about the loud music and the arguing. He was like, yeah, that it woke me up on my sleep. But are you sure you're okay? You don't need for me to call the police? She was like, no, don't. No, I don't need nobody. I got this. I can take care of myself. He like, all right, well, if you ever need me, I'm here. I'm here, okay? She was like, thank you. You're so kind. So she walked off. She get in her car. She leave. So he sit back down. And he busts open the newspaper, right? And he like, man, I can't believe this, man. I hope she's okay. But then he got to really thinking like, damn, who did I just rent to? Like, this the third day and she got, she fighting out here and got dudes pulling up with bumping all this rap music and all, man, like, man, damn, like what? All right, man. Oh, oops, I forgot to tell y'all. We got to do the question of the day. Okay, let's get the question of the day out the way, y'all. The question of the day is this. Have you ever been evicted? Have you ever been evicted from an apartment, a house? Let me know in the comment section. It ain't nothing to be embarrassed about, y'all. We all have made mistakes. Hell, I done been evicted twice, I believe. Maybe 3 times. I think twice, though. So let me know in the comment section. Have you ever been evicted? Put it in the comment section. And don't forget to hit the like button and hype the video if you may. Anyway, let's continue. So he leaves. He go on a store run. He finna go get him some groceries or whatever. So he go to the grocery store, right? He gone for about 2 hours. When he pulls up, there's like 5 police squad cars out there. So he pull up. And he jump out like, hey, what's going on? So the police like, you live out here? He said, yeah, I'm the owner out here. This is my place. They like, oh, okay. He like, so what's going on? He's like, man, it was shooting. A shooting just happened about 30 minutes ago. He was like, what? He was like, yeah, somebody was shooting out here. He was like, did y'all catch the guy? Like, no, we ain't catch him. We still doing an investigation. So he like, did anybody get hurt? It was like, no, he was reports of shot fired out here. So he like, okay, well, if I can help in any way, they was like, do you have any cameras? He said, no, I don't got no cameras. Them cameras is like dummy cameras, like a deterrent. I do really need to get real cameras. They was like, yeah, you do need to do that. So he was like, who was involved? What apartment number was involved? It was like, we don't know. We just got a call. They were shot fired out here, and you know how it is. Nobody really want to speak and tell who it was and what happened. So he was like, yeah, okay. Well, if I can help y'all in any way possible, I'll do that. Okay. Matter of fact, here's my card. If y'all need me for any questioning. So they're like, all right, cool. So he go back in his apartment and he like, man, that's crazy, man. So he like, man, I hope that girl ain't got nothing to do with this. I really hope so. I hope she don't. So 3 hours will go by and he go outside, right? And he see when she pulls back up and she look real frantic. He said, hey, can I talk to you right quick? So she was like, yeah, what's up? He was like, hey, there was a shooting that happened, a couple hours ago. There was a lot of police out here. Do you know anything about that? She was like, what you trying to say? He was like, oh, no, I'm not trying to say nothing. I'm just saying, do you know anything about that? She was like, well, what you saying that because I'm black? You saying that because I'm black or something? He said, oh, no, heck, no, not because you black. I was just wondering, she was like, you know what? Mind your business. Mind your motherfucking business. And she walked off. So he's standing there like, what? Mind my bit. You know what? Okay, maybe she had a lot going on. Maybe she had a rough day. Let me go back in the house. Let me mind my business. I'm gonna mind my business. So he go back in the house, whatever, right? Now, for the next 2 weeks, drama. I don't feel like running through all the drama for y'all, but it was a lot of drama that was going on. Like every 3 days, there's a new guy over there. Cause I told y'all she's a stripper. stripping, bringing dudes home to the crib, kids outside, loud, dudes pulling up 2-3 o'clock in the morning. She getting dropped off at 4 o'clock in the morning, fighting, arguing, just doing the most for the next 3 weeks, right? Now it's rent time. So the first of the month comes around, no rent. Second, no rent. The third of the month, no rent. So he sees her. He say, hey, you a couple days late. I don't want to give you the late fee. So she like, listen, I ain't got it. My boyfriend, he robbed me. He took my boyfriend took everything. He robbed me. I don't got it. He was like, you ain't got it. Well, she was like, listen, I can give you some P word. And he said, what? Now, for those out there that don't know what P word, I guess I'll just say vagina. Let's just say that. Let's just keep it PG-13. So she was like, I can give you some vagina for the rent. He said, what? She was like, yeah, if you want some, with shit, the P word, if you want some vagina, I'll give you that. And he was like, I don't do things like that. She was like, come on, you don't want this. He was like, man, look, I'd rather have the money, but if you insist. So she was like, I tell you what, tonight, I'm going to come by tonight when I get off of work, maybe 2 a.m. Matter of fact, you can pick me up because he took my car. So he was like, wait, your boyfriend took your car too? She was like, yeah, you don't see it. He was like, well, where you work at? I can't tell y'all the name of the strip club that she work at, due to privacy issues or whatever. But she tell him, and he like, okay, I'll be out there at 2 o'clock. So he goes back in the house, right? He takes a nap. He set an alarm clock for 1 o'clock in the morning. He wakes up, brush his teeth, go outside, start his car up, get in the car, and he head down to the club. Now he's sitting out there, right? And now when he pulled up, cats was already leaving. They about to shut it down at 2 o'clock exact. Last call, right? So she comes out, right? And she jump in the car. And she like, come on, let's go. Let's go. He like, all right, let's go. Now before he pulled off, before he could put the car in drive, the back rear driver's side door opens up. And this black dude jump in. And he got a 357 pointed at this dude's head. He like, drive, motherfucker, drive. And he like, oh, wait a minute. What's going on? Drive, motherfucker, drive. So he like, oh, okay, don't shoot me, right? So the chick is telling the white dude, the landlord, like, look, just do what he say, man, you won't get hurt. Just do what he say, you won't get hurt, right? He like, drive. So the white dude like, well, where we going? To the apartment complex, fool. So they drive and the landlord is to say, please don't shoot me, man, please don't do this to me, man, please don't do me like this. Don't do me like this, right? Shut up, man. Shut your motherfucking ass up. All right, so they pull up at the apartment complex. So they get out. They go to his apartment, right? Dude bust dude over the head with pistol. Bam! Where the money at? Where the money at? And the chick is in there too. He like, I ain't really got no money. So he hit him again. Boom! Where the motherfucking money at? Where's the money? He like, man, I ain't got, man, where the motherfucking money? Right? He like, okay. So he go to his drawer. He pull it over. He got a safe deposit box. Ain't nothing but like $800 up in there, right? So dude like, man, hold on. This all you got? Man, this can't be all you got, man. Where the rest of the motherfucking money, man? I know you got some more. He like, man, it's in the bank, man. It's in the bank. He like, well, give me your motherfucking bank card. Give me your bank card. And what's the PIN code number? So he go to his wallet and he hand it to him. So he say, look, girl, I'm going to go to the bank and withdraw his money out. and you just stay here. You stay here, right? So she like, all right, hurry up. So dude, he get in the car, he peel off, he go to the bank. Now, some ATM machines, they won't let you get over like $600 or $800 out, right? So he get the $600 and he on his way back. Now, as he on his way back, there was people that seen this incident take place. There was people here at the apartment complex that seen them get out the car and heard the pistol whip noise and the hollering and the screaming. And then I called the police. Right? So the police done pulled up, done draw down, then came in. When the police actually pulled up, she was like, hey, listen, tell them that it was a mistake and we both got kidnapped. Like we both hostages. He like, no, man, y'all tried to hurt me, man. Y'all hurt me, man. Y'all robbed me. So she was like, no, just tell him. Just tell him. Just tell him. Right? He like, no, I'm not doing that, man. You wrong, man. Y'all fucked up for treat me like this, right? So, you know what she do, y'all? She pours out a 22 and give him one shot to the dome. Boom. Now, the cops hear a pop noise, so they, police, come out with your hands out. She opened the door, and she said, he tried to rape me. Right? So her story was this to the police. He kept pressing her to sleep with her, right? Because she didn't have the rent money. Then when she came down there to talk to him or whatever, he tried to force himself onto her. So she grabbed the gun and popped him. Problem is, she came up with that story on the fly. The problem is she never mentioned her going to work and got out at 2 o'clock in the morning. Problem is, this guy actually installed the cameras and she didn't even know. If you enjoyed this story time, make sure you leave me a tip. Also, if you forgot to hit the like button, make sure y'all smash that like button and share this video and hype the video. Make sure y'all check out my Amazon wish list. I got some items in there that I need purchased. So y'all make sure y'all look out for y'all big partner. If you can't get enough of these stories, I made another channel. I'm gonna have that link pinned at the top of the comment section too and in the description. Until next time, take care.